In this video, I want to talk about the most common reasons why your Pinterest traffic is dropping or why you are simply not growing the way you expect. A lot of people panic when they see something like that, when their traffic goes down, but the truth is that there are a lot of reasons behind these drops. So quite a lot of them are fixable. So if your clicks went from 200 per day to, let's say, 30 or 40 per day and you are wondering what's going on, this video should give you some clarity and hopefully reduce the stress a little bit. Before I start, I just want to say that if you want me to have a look on your Pinterest account, maybe you are experiencing a massive drop and you don't know what's going on. If you want me to help, join the Pin Lions community. I can have a look on your account and on your niche site and tell you what you can potentially do better. Apart from that, you can also connect with more than 160 members from all around the world. You can get access to all of the workflows, prompts, tools, all of the good stuff that I'm using on a daily basis. So if you want to get access to all of these resources and if you want to connect with the community and me, well, it's all inside of the Pin Lions. The link is in the description. If you want to join, you know what to do. For now, let's go back to the video you came here to watch. Okay, the reason number one is that probably you don't have enough articles. This is one of the biggest reasons why traffic slows down, because Pinterest loves fresh URLs. And if you've been pinning the same 20, 50, or even 100 URLs for months, sooner or later Pinterest will start prioritizing new URLs from other creators instead of your recycled ones. So if your entire strategy relies on repinning the same posts every day, your traffic will naturally decline over time. That's why creating new content is crucial. You don't need 20 new articles every single day, but adding even a few per week will keep your site alive in the long term. The more fresh content you feed the platform, the easier it is to get consistent clicks. And in my opinion, this is super important, especially right now. Reason number two is that the trends are changing. This one catches people by surprise every single year. So if you've been targeting trending topics, fall outfits, Thanksgiving recipes, Halloween nails, stuff like that, you will see amazing traffic until the trend dies. And when trends die, they die very fast. It's like, it was Thanksgiving last Thursday. If you had content about Thanksgiving, you probably had more traffic earlier this week. But now once it's over, no one's looking for Thanksgiving recipes. Everyone's moving into Christmas or winter outfits or January weight loss, stuff like that. So honestly, no one's looking for Thanksgiving stuff. So if your strategy relies only on trends, you can expect big traffic spikes and big crashes. So that's just how trend-based content behaves on this platform. Reason number three why your traffic is dropping is possibly because of the fact that you are not pinning enough. A lot of times the traffic drop is not algorithmic, it's simply caused by low volume. And Pinterest rewards consistent creators. So if you are pinning here and there or posting maybe just a few pins per day, you are moving way too slow. If you want consistent growth, if you want that consistency, that super consistent traffic all year round, in my opinion, you should be aiming for between 20 up to 30 pins every single day without skipping anything. Especially once your account is warmed up. I don't recommend posting 30 pins per day on a new account, but after a few weeks, after a few months, it's totally fine to post between 20 up to 30. So no skip days, no breaks. And Pinterest is a platform that rewards momentum, not one-off posting sessions. You have to be consistent and you have to do it for a long time. And I'm aware that this is connected to reason number one, because if you don't create enough articles, you won't have enough URLs to support high volume. So you need both content and both pins, and ideally you should be creating a lot of new content and a lot of new pins. Okay, now let's talk about one of the most common reasons why you are actually losing traffic. It happens to everyone. It doesn't matter if your account is 3 months old or 1 year old. It happens to literally everyone. Sometimes your clicks are not coming from 200 different pins, they are coming from 3 or 4 pins that went a little bit more viral. And the problem is that when those pins stop getting shown on the home feed or in search, your traffic instantly drops. It feels like a glitch, but it's actually a quite normal rotation. The solution is to create new pins and to create a lot of new pins, because you can't rely on old viral pins forever. Pinterest constantly rotates content, and as I said before, they prioritize fresh content. So if your traffic dropped suddenly, it's very likely that your top performing pins simply stopped getting pushed, and that's why your traffic dropped from like 200 up to 50 clicks, or even, I don't know, 20 clicks. It's totally normal. So if you are experiencing such a drop, just have a look, where did that traffic come from? Because if all of your traffic came from just a few different URLs, then you have your answer. Just Pinterest stopped showing these very popular pins, and now you are basically back to zero. Maybe not zero, but it's all about consistency and creating as many pins as you possibly can, because then you have more chances of getting these new pins that will get just more clicks. And the last thing that I have to mention is that Pinterest is actually changing. The algorithm is changing. And Pinterest has been changing a lot in 2025, especially with new AI detection, AI filters, all of that stuff. So these changes often cause sudden drops in impressions or clicks. It doesn't mean that you can't use AI, because everyone is using AI, but users now can filter more whether they want to see AI content or not. So if people are turning off the AI content from their feeds, and if you are relying only on AI, then naturally your reach will be a bit more limited. In my opinion, it's not a big deal, and there is no way to actually hack the system. We just have to carry on as per usual, and with time, I'm pretty sure that 99% or even more of pins on the platform will be actually AI generated, because you just can't stop it. So most of the time there is nothing wrong with your account. Pinterest is just changing the algorithm. They are testing new filters, updating search, or adjusting spam detection. As long as you are not spamming, then you are fine. And if your traffic did not drop to zero, to complete zero, most likely you are not shadow banned. You are just dealing with normal fluctuations. So keep posting, stay consistent, and just let things stabilize with time. The main takeaway I want you to get from this video is that traffic drops are annoying, but they are a part of this entire game. The key is to stay calm and focus on what you can control. So create fresh content, increase your pin volume, and diversify beyond trends, and use tools like PinClicks to target keywords that actually give you long-term consistency. I always recommend focusing on evergreen topics and evergreen keywords, because in that way you are not relying on these big spikes of traffic that are caused by all of these trends. Let me know in the comments down below if you noticed any dips of traffic recently, and I'll try to help you figure out what's going on based on your niche. And of course, if you want more targeted and more direct support, it's all available inside of the Pin Lions community. The link is in the description. There is a lot of cool stuff inside, so if you want to be a part of it, you know what to do. I wish that there was something like that when I was starting out, because I remember that it would save me a lot of time, because I was struggling a lot for the first couple of months. So if you want to speed up the entire process and get access to my workflows and tools that can help you generate content much faster, well, Pin Lions is the way to go. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this quick video was helpful. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. See you next time.